does great data look like? It's one of the most common questions we get. It's one of the biggest challenges we get at the happiness index. I'll give you three things really quickly. Firstly, is it directly relevant to the success of the business? There are so many things that get measured that are not impacting the success of the business, and they can waste so much time and resources. So that's number one. Number two, ideally, the performance data is tied back to an individual. You can still do that and remain anonymous and keep anonymity as part of the process. I'll show you how to do that on the next slide. Then the third one is be consistent. So, for example, if you're looking at employees and you're looking at how much revenue they bring in, let's take a waiter, for example, in a restaurant. That waiter may only work one night a week, and the other person may work 4 nights a week. We see that in data comparison all the time where there is just inconsistency. So, number one, does the data, is it relevant to the success of the business or organization? Secondly, can you anonymously tie it back to an individual? And I'll show you on the next slide how we do that, because that sounds confusing, doesn't it? And the third bit is consistency. Is the data consistent? So let me take you forward to a real life example. And what we see here really is 2 shops. Now, what they have in their data is the same happiness and engagement score on average down here. And they also have the same average transaction value down here. Now, we see this all the time, just using a shop as an example, but where the averages hide what's actually going on. So in shop 1, there is a consistency amongst the employees with the same outcome. However, in shop 2, there's issues going on in the average transaction value and on the happiness and engagement of the employees, but it's hidden in the averages. So again, you're not tying it back to a name, and we use our platform to keep that anonymity there, but you are applying it back to a code which allows you to look at the data and then go back to the location and start to put training programs in, campaigns, anything you can do to improve it. I've seen it done really well where you get 2 locations, one performing well and one not so, where you put a mentoring program in that brings the average up of everyone. So that's just a little bit on what good data looks like, but also how averages can hide a lot of insight.